Test 1, 2. Is that working? I think that's the microphone. I don't think that's Logic. Hold on 1 second here. I apologize. Inputs, audio. Audio 2 should be Soundflower 2 channel. So audio 2. Do you hear my microphone? You hear the microphone. Do you hear the synth too? I'm playing a synth. Okay, great. Yay. Thank goodness. Okay. Whew. So back back to where we were. This is the first library that I released 10 years ago. And it was for FM8 and voice but no synth. Dang it. What happened? Oh, okay, 1 second. I need to it should be right there on that channel. And it's not. Settings, audio, channels, desktop audio, Soundflower. Let's say default. Default. Okay, there. So mute this and mute all these. There. I bet we got audio now because I see it showing. Are we good? Please say yes. Yay. Okay. There is hope. And then let me see one more thing. If I get this playing and look over here. No. Rats. Okay. I'll still have to import these in. I have some videos I wanted to play from the past 10 years. I'll have to import them in to Logic, it looks like. Interesting. Okay. Well, we will make do. I had to kind of do this in a quick fashion. So I can go like that. Let's go to OBSB and get this interface to, let's do this. If I hold this down, no, not there. If I hold this, where is it? There. You can go like that. It's a little bit bigger. So FM8. What was I doing? I think I was working on Oasis at the time for Korg in 2009, something like that, I think. And I started this on the side while still working full-time for Korg, this website, and the web YouTube channel and so forth. And one of the first videos that I released was a let's see here. This is a quickie video. So let's solo this like this and this, and I think it will. Where's my microphone? Gotta get everything here. Voiceover up here. There. So here's We have the mic there, but the desktop audio. Darn it, people! I am so sorry. This is supposed to be more smoother than this. Soundflower 2 channel. Test 1 2. There we go. Okay. So, hi. Welcome. Let's start all over. Welcome to a new live stream. My name is John Skippy Limcool. I'm going to show you some fun things from the past 10 years in this video live stream. 10 years ago, the first library came out. Let's see here what's going on. Audio here. Welcome to you all. I'm sorry that this is a slight bit of a disheveled mess. Let's see, get where I'm up to date so we can see what's going on. Let's see, stop. Wow. Hey, Biggie. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the nice words. Thank you. It's a nice anniversary, even though nothing's working right. Yeah. So okay. So you can see this right. Audio. So FM8 Power Pack. Was the first library. And love this. By the way, if you want real FM, as nice as FM8 is, make sure that you check out Dext. It, to me, is such a cool synth in that it has so much more of that in-your-face, go to the carts, and I have so many different carts and cartridges and stuff, but analog, bass to classics. What? It's so much more of a raw FM sound. And it's free. So make sure that you get Dext if you haven't seen it yet. It's I think you can find it online. It's by Digital Suburban, is the guys that released it, and it's available in different formats for iOS. And it's just even more in your face than what I find for FM8. FM8 was always a little bit smooth. It's a cool sound. I kind of took it in different places. It's not that raw, 6 operator, no effects. It has a filter. It has a different layout to it. So 10 years ago, this was the first library I released. And I was going to play you one of the early videos from 10 years ago. You can't hear the synth still? Hold on one second here. I show level. All right, can you guys hear the synth? Synthesizer sound on, yes? All working here, okay. Sound is fine. Okay, good. My goodness. Okay, so check this out. And I don't think these are playing. Let me see if I can go over here to desktop audio 2. Audio desktop 2. Default. Huh. Okay, that won't work. Okay, so check this out. Let's see if I can get these to load. It's tricky because I have to load them into Logic, which is always tricky, it seems, lately. But this is from 10 years ago. Okay, use 30. This is a 10-year-old video. Oh. And the audio's not playing. Why is that happening? So let's delete this. Remove movie. Let's say open a movie. Oh my goodness. Desktop. Okay, so it's showing audio. Here we go. Ready? Let's get this over here so you can see this. Let me make sure that OSB is going to show the whole thing. No, it's not. Okay, let me make this bigger and resize this whole thing. There. Don't you love, it's like live TV, you know, there is no retake. There's no redo. And I have to fix something else. I turned up my heater and now my room is like baking. So there. So here we go. 10 years ago. This was like this is quickie number 2. So
Black and Blue Quickie Video. Black and Blue.
this is for a plugin that doesn't exist anymore, in fact.
Hi there and welcome to Plugin Guru's Quickie Video
Hey,
number
who is
2.
that?
My name is John Skippy Limcool. In this video, we're going to do something really fun. I'm going to show you a free plugin that is a mind blower. It's from Native Instruments.
It's a mind blower.
Core Player. But real quickly, before we get to this video and all the other videos on the Plugin Guru channel are sponsored by pluginguru.com, my website, where I sell patches for FM8, for Massive.
So that's 10 years
Status
ago.
RMX, and I have drum loop libraries called Beatropolis. Go to
Hey, Tim,
pluginguru.com. There's demo
Harold,
banks you can
everybody's
download
here.
to get a taste of some free patches.
You lost
for those
audio
virtual
again?
instruments I just mentioned, and there's audio demos there so you can hear what's going on. Also, if you're seeing this on another video channel besides on my website, I generally put a longer version of this video on the Plugin Guru website. So make sure you go there and download the longer version. It's also available in 720p high definition video. So you can have full screen so you see it really big.
Okay, so that was 10 years ago. Started making videos. Let's see, and we can remove this. I have some other videos I wanted to share. Let's see here. There's a number of highlights that I wanted to show you guys. One of them was this one here. This was an interview with Brian Clevenger. From way back. Look at that. Soft and everything, the picture and everything. This is a demo song for, I think this is for the Massive Power Pack. Oh, it's Absinthe. Absinthe, I'm sorry. One of my favorite libraries, one of my favorite synths.
Hi there, and welcome to a new Plugin Guru video. This is a power review of Absinthe 5.com, and at that website you will find. All right, well, welcome back, and
It was an interview with Brian Clevenger.
And
So-
I'm really happy to be able to go through this introduction of Absinthe and bring along someone who, good grief, it's Brian Clevenger. Hi, Brian.
Hi, John. Great
How are
to be
you?
here.
Yeah.
And it's funny, this
Great
was
to
one
see
of
you,
my
Plugin
first
Guru.
videos
Great you're here.
that got criticism because we had this latency between here and France while doing the live stream, and I was talking over the top of him at times, and all these people are like, "Good grief, just let the guy talk." But
We've got these 3 independent channels.
We go through Absinthe. We talk all sorts of fun tech stuff,
like amplifier modeling or something like that.
Right. And a cool tip for anyone working with this: the input, the signal going into the wave shaper controls the type of distortion, and so as you can bring down the input to get it to be tamer, or bring it up to make it more obscene. Well,
so as you will see, this is in my house that I still own the house. My ex-wife lives in the house. I'm not there anymore, obviously. And there's a couple other places I have lived since then. Let's see if I get that back up. Let's see, remove the movie and kill the audio. My nose itches. We also released a really cool library for Omnisphere. This will show the house I think that I moved into. It was a rental house. Oh, it has to extract the audio on this one. And yeah, this is, well, actually, there's another house before this. This is the house on Bybee. Let's see. Was it? Oh, this one. Here we go. So let's say delete that and remove the movie. We'll show this one first. This was Mega Magic Pads when that came out. Oh, before I do that, I want to show something else instead. So, you know that opening video? I can't remember how. Oh, you know what it was? It was someone that I had an argument on YouTube about. And he thought the libraries were too expensive. And I can't remember the video, but it's an early one. And he's like, you're charging way too much for this. And I'm like, well, the amount of time and everything. He goes, okay, well, I still disagree, but if you ever need badass graphics, I'm an animator. So I contacted him. I sent him a library for free. He's like, holy cow. These are great patches. So that started him down the road. And I said, would you make an animation for me? And I had been watching I don't know if you've seen it, but The Last Airbender is an animated series. And I love Airway, the whole concept. And I said, I want something kind of like, you know, a dude just sitting at his computer looking at a plugin. And by watching these videos, you get supercharged, you get inspired, and you get ready to take on the day, right? You know what you're going to do in your studio now. So you're all fired up. So this was hit. We talked back and forth. This is an early drawing. I've not played this before. But check this out. This was the prototype. All sorts of cool swirly stuff happens, and you come out fired up. Right? And I'm like, yeah, that's the right idea. I don't want the slow start like that. We did some different things and how I wanted the flow of it to be. And so here is the final with sound effects that we did for that. This is for Omniverse 2, was the first library. And this came out when? Omniverse 2 came out November 2013. So he started that about 2012. These cells are hand-drawn. So this is all hand-drawn animation. He's gone on. He's an instructor. He's a great friend. He's really nice. And here's what we ended up with. Smile right there.
this thing on? Oh, hello. My name is /Limcool, and I wanted to welcome you to this video. I'm closely related to Skippy, and I was gonna show you this library, but then I thought about it and went, he made it, so maybe he'd be the best one to show it first. But it's a good library, so let me go find him. Here's John Skippy Limcool. One second. Hi there, and my name's John Skippy Limcool, and thank you, Slash. Good Lord. Yes, it's the day after Halloween, so we're still have residual Halloween going on here a little bit. My name is John Skippy Limcool.
So this, if you will notice, this is Omniverse.
Happy to show you a new patch library for Omniverse.
Before there's a sidecar with all the patches, it was just like this.
So when you click directory, there it is. And
this is baby Omnisphere
so
compared to where it is now, right?
I'm just going to step through and play some patches.
So this was the second library in his series. One was Omniverse with the Healthy Planet. Omniverse 2, as you saw, was a pretty sick, dark planet. We actually did a follow-up for Omniverse 3. And I have to tell you about this. This still to this day blows me away. If you haven't heard, you should look up Interstellar by Amin Bhatia. A-M-I-N-B-A-H-T-I-A. He's an amazing composer. I was a kid. Keyboard Magazine used to come with record insets. You'd pull out these little plastic records and put them on a record player, and they'd play it, I think, 45. And there was he had taken and used Moog, Mini Moogs, and DX7s to make basically an orchestra for this called the Interstellar Suite. And it's just, to this day, it is still just a marvel of creativity and capability that he created that at the time that he did, using basically just the most, a DX7 and Mini Moogs and tons of tracks of them, all sorts of stuff. Well, he's a friend of mine. I met him at the NAMM show, and we became like dear brothers immediately. We met at a fast food Indian restaurant during the NAMM show in Los Angeles. And I said, would you be interested in doing a demo? I have this new library I'm bringing out called Omniverse 3, and I have a concept. And the guy that did that opening animation, I told him what I wanted to do. And so if you buy Omniverse 3, it comes with a 4-page PDF anime comic story about what happened to this planet in the Omniverse universe. And basically it was healthy. It got really dark because these people came, well, this alien race came to take over the planet and destroy it. And basically the planet healed itself. That was the concept of it. So I told this idea to Amin, and he's like, great. And so he wrote a demo song, and then check this out. So I took his demo song and I put it into my video editor, and then I took the PDF and put it into 4 pages to tell this story by sliding from one cell to another. And they synced up perfectly with the demo song written in Canada by Amin Bhatia. So this opening animation and this music were written at this about the same time, but in 2 different places. One person, Jeffrey Martel, doing the animation, and then Amin Bhatia doing the graphics. And so here is the opening for the Library Omniverse 3 video. These are all Omniverse 3 patches and then some additional percussion and stuff. There's the bad guys. So there's the Omniverse 2 planet. You see how it looks, right? So those French horns, those are all part of Omniverse 3. And then the planet wakes up. So he wrote this music. And look at it, it matches so perfect. That's not possible. I mean, they quiet. It's just like, oh my God, it's so perfect. And now they're back to being happy. So someday there will be an Omniverse 4.
The galaxy is back to being safe once again. That's such a cool piece.
So that, I still get goose pimples on top of goose pimples on top of goose pimples. That happened like that. You know, I mean, it was so cool to be a part of something like that, timing wise and everything. I mean, who'da thunk? So those are true highlights. Another highlight, I guess I'd have to point out, there's this synthesizer that came out. I was part of the voicing team that did patches for it. And halfway, like a year or two after this video came out, a gentleman by the name of Kanye posted a Instagram photo at a studio he was working at. And the producer had a pirated version of and a crack for Serum in the web page that they were looking at or something like that. And it sent hundreds of thousands of people searching on YouTube for Serum. And my library was the first one that showed up. So this video has over 525,000 views to date. This is the coolest intro, I must admit. I love how this turned out.
Hi there. I'm manipulating series waveforms.
I'm manipulating series waveforms.
This is Serum. This is a new synthesizer from X4 Records. And I'm very happy to give you a look at it and talk to you about the parameters. My name is John Skippy Lemcool. Pleasure to see you, all of you. This is a synthesizer that is going to make people's heads spin because this takes a lot of stuff that we've got happening in different synthesizers in software and kind of puts them all into one.
So that video came out really nicely. I love these videos. I mean, I do these all non-scripted, just, you know, and it's just fun how they turn out. It's been a pretty cool experience. Another highlight video that came out is obviously definitely this one, right here. This was a tips and tricks video for Omnisphere. And if you search down the list, you'll find it is, what was this, like 4 years ago? Oh, more than that. This is 2013, 6 years ago, in December. A very long video, so it's taking it a minute to extract the audio, but it starts with tips and tricks, and then halfway through I get a Skype phone call, which we of course had arranged and set up ahead of time that, you know, I'll send a text message to him, say, okay, and then he would call in. So it's, you know, I wanted to, you know, Mr. Rogers, hey, who's at the door? Is someone here we want to go say hi to? And so if you haven't seen it, it's a yes. A new serum update is out. Oh, nice. I wasn't aware of that. So here we go with that introduction again that we love so much, right?
Okay. If you're doing a big mix and you're gonna have a big bass,
Look at that haircut. It's like I'm nearly bald. My goodness. What the heck? But partway through the video, let's see here. Where does it happen?
okay, another place to really have fun is with the arpeggiators and the variations to arpeggiators you can do. So, oh, that might be our special guest. There he is. Hey,
Hey, Mr. Lemcool.
it's
How you
Eric
doing?
Persing. Let me get you over here to there by Ahmed's here. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm great. I'm so happy you're here.
So we talked for a
And
nice
of course,
great
it's
time.
great at that, and you can, each one of the patches can be in a different place on the keyboard.
Right. Visit and
Yeah,
nice talk.
absolutely. Thanks for having me part of this.
Oh, are you kidding? It's my pleasure. Thank
All
you.
right.
All right. Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, sounds good.
Right.
Take care, John.
Bye.
So that video is up if you wish to watch it. Other highlights, I've been able to do some fun trips. There's one I wanted to show that I didn't download. Let me see if I can get this to download we'll see if my computer will do all this that I want it to do. So YouTube. You guys have to kind of go along. Any questions? If you guys have questions, shoot them away. Do this thing. I do have another video you can watch. This was one. No, let me do this. I want to do this one first. So I went to, I bought a drone 3 years ago or so, and I've been using it and then going to locations and making libraries that way. And it's been really, it's fun. I'm going to do even more of that in the future because it just opens up all sorts of opportunities to go someplace and see things and be inspired. I went to Northern California. Okay, so that's not where we are. We need to be. Let's see, it's before that one. Here we go. Del Norte. Is it this one? You gotta hang a second. No, it's not that one. It's yeah, this one. Here it is. So download. So this will only take a second. So show in the Finder. Go over here to Logic. Oh, we got it. Let's do this. Okay, so this was the Northern California to the Redwoods. And this was really fun. Because this is a video where I use my camera to do some video, and then I use the drone and I use the GoPro on my car. And here it is. Oh. that's the top of the redwood forest. And that's the Smith River, which is a beautiful river. Isn't that cool? And here the GoPro video camera goes straight up. So you're looking up at the trees while I'm driving. And then it fades out. And if you let the video play long enough, after the silence, it goes black, right? I love records where there's like the hidden song at the end of the record 5 minutes later. You'll get this. Oh, where's the video footage? It shows. Oh, well, the video footage is not playing for some reason, even though it shows thumbnails. If you watch, that's called the Breezy Chill demo for Del Norte. Basically what happened, I was driving down the road with the GoPro still attached to my hood with a suction cup, but I started going too fast, and I hit this bump on this bridge, and my GoPro bounces off and goes flying, and it's still here. It didn't kill it, but that was pretty funny. So another video at that same time I want to show this, really cool. My friend Richard Souther, who's released some great records. Eric's produced some records with him. We did a video together also that combined some of that footage with also video footage from just populations. And so it's kind of a different message. I want to share that with you. I'm waiting for the extracting of the audio. Get the webcam back on. So it's been a fun adventure. A lot of you guys have been around for quite some time on this. So how did some PCMs and patches for the O1W? Oh yeah, I've been working. My past history is I started with the T series for Korg. The first project for voicing I did was the dance drum. No, it's actually just called the drums card for the M1. And I've been a programmer on virtually every workstation synth. All the wave drums are parts of synthesizer instruments that I've worked on for Korg. I'm still working right now on something with Korg. So I'm still doing some of that work, but I've expanded. Okay, for some reason it's taking it forever to extract this audio. So let's see if I can. And you can't cancel. And Logic's not responding. So I'll be right back. Force quit. It's a live scenario, so things will die and then things come back and then they work and then they don't, and just hang out with me. This is the fun of live. Someday I'll have a full studio and we'll have a whole different thing done, I guess, maybe, but you know, this is what it is. So I appreciate you being here and being patient. We'll do this auto-saved. See if it loads the right thing. What are you loading? Oh, you're loading nothing up. Okay, so we'll mute this. Del Norte, Breezy, Chill. Oh, wait, no, I did that one. I'm going to do Mogambo Rails. This is called Mogambo Rails. Mogambo. And, yeah, there. It's only supposed to take that long. It's not supposed to take forever. Let me kill the webcam so you can enjoy this. I love this one. This came out really cool. So Richard wrote the music. Sped up the playback, so it's got a cool, weird look to it. Sing Influence of Man. So it's kind of like from nature. Did I hit the wrong button? No, Mac display is on. It should be just the display. What, you guys don't have no video? Reload your web. Hit reload on the browser if you don't see picture. Because video is playing. It's playing fine. Like, get me out of here. Get away from the people. Get back out to nature. That bridge? That bridge right there is where my webcam fell off. Going the other way back. So I get to dirt roads. Bouncy. I love Richard's composite. The song is so beautiful. So well done. So yeah, take me to nature anytime you can. So that, I love that one. It's such a great piece that Richard Souther wrote. Okay, what else have we got here to play with? Remove this, remove that. So let's see, webcam on. Did I? Oh, so we can see there. Yeah, so this is, I'm having fun. Your technical difficulties, you know, you got to roll with them, right? So I'm rolling with them because I'm having fun. Other things that have been fun that I have here, there's this. That might be the last thing, and then I want to show some other things. Yeah, so another one we did that was a location thing, and this was more recent. This was with the OMG Urban library that we released. We did first Urban for Break Tweaker, and then I converted it into the OMG format with the drum groove and things you could jam with in Omnisphere, and then took it a step further by doing the remixed versions of those grooves. And so to kind of celebrate this, we went out and did, my girlfriend Melanie came with me and her daughter, and they were camera operators and drone operators. And we hit four different locations here in Oregon. We did first this little town. We found this post office in the middle of nowhere on the way to the ocean. I just turned off this road and ended up here. And then the second one is at Hug Point, which is this really beautiful waterfall that falls into the ocean. And then we did, I think we did, yeah, we did, this is at the time, like April, a year ago, almost a year ago, I think this came out, was when wildflowers and the cherry blossoms were blossoming down on the esplanade here by the river here in Portland. So I did time lapses with my GoPro there, and then we went and had a video at this beach called Arcadia Beach. It's really beautiful. So check this out. 4 locations. Everything is just one Omnisphere, playing everything you're gonna hear. So we like to work that way. And I'm jamming. I had a little Bluetooth speaker playing the song so I could kind of act along with them. So each one had a song that I'd written play. So I wrote the demos before we went and did the video so I could play songs while doing this. And of course, there's no power on that keyboard. There's no computer. So. But hey, it's fun. That's drone footage, of course. So here comes Hug Point. I love this one. This is so cool. Rockstar. My dog's tail is in sync. I love this shot here. It's so cool. And my dog giving me a high five. That's pretty cool. always wanted to do like sunset at the beach, playing by the water. So here's my moment to do it, you know. That little speaker is my Bluetooth speaker playing the music. Isn't that just epic? I mean, I just want to stay there. I want a house right there. So yeah, this has been fun. It's been really a blessing to, you know, this inspires me. I can take that inspiration and turn it into something that we can make as a library that inspires you guys. It's a win-win. It's such a great situation here. And I have to tell you, I can't give any details, but there is just, I've said it before, there's some mind-blowing things happening. I'll give you just a little summary of some of this stuff. So I'm leaving this Tuesday for Germany for an event at Tommen Music in Treppendorf, Germany. 24 other YouTube music synthesizer people with channels that have, in some cases, considerably more followers than I do. Yes, that's the Oregon coast. That's all the Oregon coast. Both Arcadia Beach and Hug Point. And there's so many beautiful places. Thank you, Eastsides. Yeah, Oregon is truly one of the most beautiful states because you've got the ocean, you have these incredible mountains all around us. We have incredible deserts like you wouldn't believe that just go. I mean, there's a little bit of everything here. And as someone that loves photography, it's a great place to live. Washington is equally beautiful as far as beauty goes and stuff like that. But anyway, here, I can get this to be a little bit bigger. So let's go to the webcam. Oh, I need to unlock it. I locked it. So I need to make it so I can see it, but unlock it so I can, hey, there I go. And so there's some cool things happening. Let me get this straightened out like that there. So I'm going to be going to Germany, meeting with these people. We've got like 3 or 4 days of making videos with companies, making relationships with the people at the companies, making relationships with all of these YouTubers. And it could not come at a more fortuitous time for what I am working and developing. I have some things that, again, I can't talk about, but when things happen, it will be like, oh my goodness, I'll be able to tell you and fill in some more of the story. But this trip, just out of nowhere, that Tommen Music and these manufacturers are paying to fly myself to, it's crazy the timing, how this is happening. And after 4 days around the Frankfurt area in Treppendorf, I'm also going to be traveling to Berlin. I have some meetings with some people that I have known and communicated with for many, many, many years, but never met in person. I get to meet Howard Scar, the great programmer with Uhi, and I get to meet Urs. I'm going to meet Native Instruments people. I might go to Ableton, say hi. We'll see. There's a whole lot of different stuff I want to do. I want to see some of Berlin too, just to be a traveler and so forth. But there's some things happening there that are really exciting for the future. And come back. There's work that I'm working on. I'm hoping to go to Super Booth in May, and might even have something in the software world to show. So we'll see. Nothing to officially announce, but I'm thinking big. I'm dreaming far bigger than just patch libraries, okay? So there's interesting things in the works. So stay tuned. It's nice to say a little bit on a 10-year anniversary. Why not? But I can't give details yet. But stay tuned. It's you know, the adventure's just beginning as far as I'm concerned, right? So there's a lot more to come. Can I do a live stream from Berlin? I can do a live stream probably while I'm in Treppendorf. I'm gonna try. It's one of those things where if we're gonna be at this, like, I mean, Tom and Music has this huge facility, and we're all gonna be there making videos and uploading them and so forth. I don't know what the bandwidth will be like. I'll have my MacBook Pro with me, so it will be more just a very low budget video. But yeah, I'm hoping to do a live stream. There will be a number of videos coming. Follow the Facebook Plugin Guru page. I'm going to post some questions because I have this list of all these manufacturers that are going to be there, and what do you guys want to see? Some of them have people with them that are artists. Do we want interviews with people? Do we want little quick product reviews of stuff? What is it that we'd like to cover while we're there that would be helpful for you guys? You want Waldorf? I don't know if Waldorf is one of the manufacturers that is there. Let's see here. I can tell you real quick who is there. Let's see if we go over here and say like this. Everything you need to know. So check this out. These are the participants, all the YouTubers that will be there. Oh, I need to make this go away. You can't see anything. So here are the participants that will be there. Oh, Waldorf will be there. Yeah. And then the confirmed brands that will be there for TSR19. If you start looking for that hashtag, and it's really funny because if you look at a map of Treppendorf, Germany, where Tom and Music is, there's nothing there. It's a very small place, basically just this music store. And so we're actually staying at a hotel that's like 5 minutes away in another town. That's how it's all just one thing. So all of these companies are going to be there with all sorts of stuff for us to play with. And we can make videos, meet people, start relationships. Not full videos, but more like introduction videos. And then we can, when they send stuff to us, we'll do more exhaustive reviews here at our place. But they did this a year ago for guitar players, and it was great. It's a way I'm going to become friends with all of these YouTube people, which is really an awesome opportunity for connections. I think the reach of YouTube surpasses anything in advertising. You can put something on YouTube and people will know about it pretty quickly by sharing videos on people's Facebook pages, through all sorts of places. The word gets out really fast. So like there's a new trailer for the Game of Thrones that came out, and it's been seen like 12 million times in 2 days or something like that. I mean, it's just an amazing tool. So all these people will be there. If you don't know these guys, you should look them up. A lot of them have really unique channels that do all sorts of things in different ways. Cuckoo Music is Cuckoo. He's really fun. Super low budget. Like I have a webcam. He has a mirror that he puts by the synthesizer that he's looking into for you to see his face. It's just brilliant. But they all have their own unique things to offer to their way of expressing what's going on in music. So they will all be there. So if you have questions or thoughts on different manufacturers that you want to know something about, I will definitely be asking based on what you guys give me for feedback. Okay. So I have a lot of the same thing. Yeah. So I've been to Germany many years ago. I went there for the Frankfurt Music Messe when the Wave Station came out. And at the time that we did the Wave Station, I was also working on the Korg S3 drum machine. And I actually played drums with drumsticks triggered by a drum cat playing a Korg S3 while John Bowen and I think Jack Hotop, I think it was Jack. No, it was Jordan Rudis. And we played a whole bunch of Pete's, or was it Jack? I can't remember which of the two it was. And then we did another tour, same thing, me playing the drums with Jack Hotop and Jordan Rudis in Japan. Or was it John Bowen both times? I have horrible memory, so I can't remember the details of it. But it was really a cool trip. And I got, I've got a sore throat and really dry right now. I got bronchitis back then, which I'm hoping not to get this time. So I went to a doctor and I have medicines I'm taking. It's not strep. It's just, a good sore throat. So there's one more thing I was going to show. It's going to require me loading this up with something else. So hang on one second. Let me try to load this up and let's see what happens. This is it will take a minute. I have to actually load this and then I'll get the other microphone working for a second. So hang on a second. Close. Done. So it might take me a minute to, I might have to freeze some of this. This is a demo I just wrote for Personal Flavors, which is our new library that just came out. That's ESC. There we go. I hear my voice. And my audio's over here. Okay. It saved that. It saved a movie. Interesting. So we want to get rid of that. Remove the movie. I'm going to try to play the demo first. And we'll see if it needs to freeze this or not. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's do this. I need to refreeze this. So... Okay. This might poop out. We'll see. I'm going to load this up so that we can see some of the patches. This is 3 omnispheres playing multiple parts in multi-mode. This is using a patch that I made called Please Hold My Hand. You play one note. Oh, wait. That's a MIDI channel 2. Channel 1 is right here. So this was kind of what I built the song on, was this motif. Okay, so here we go. It's got automation for the volumes, so. Oh. Let's see. So it's using the brass and sounds. So we made it. Yay. Now, if you hear this on SoundCloud, the audio is a little bit different because I was running through a big mastering chain of plugins, which I'm not doing for this playback because the latency would be really long. But some of the sounds that were used in this, I wanted to just show them because it came out so nice. So and again, with any of these sounds that have the ARP, it's just easy to turn off the ARP. Right? So when you're looking in a library like ESC, one thing to remember is that all of these that say BPM ARP and many of these that are BPM based, all this BPM stuff are actually two patches in one. Same with all the other libraries. If you go, Omnipulse is nothing but BPM stuff, but each one of these patches, not every one of them, because some of them are not using the ARP, some are using rhythmic envelopes and stuff like that. But anything that has the ARP, turn this off, right? So when you're looking at ESC and you're going through all these different patches that are doing all sorts of things, turn off the ARP. Right? So remember that this is a 256 patch library that's more like a 400 patch library because of the fact that so many of these have really interesting things happening using the ARP. But turn off the ARP. And you have a cool synth sound to work with. So other sounds on this were channel 2. Oh wait, here, this channel 2. This is the bass. This bass determinator is just really great for. I think I modified it. If you want to see what I did to it, let's copy this so I can get it back. I took a couple of the octaves go paste. What did I do to A? I turned it off because it was a frequency that was just adding additional lack of focus to the low end. So I muted it, but you could add it if you want and turn it down. See how it's more focused without it? So that's mainly what I did there. Part 3. And I used this. I just played short lines with it. I didn't let it solo out and hang out. It was just this little happy, playful little sound. And then in the Stella Nova piano, it's a nice sounding piano, right? But it's actually using the M240 piano and synth waveforms. So it's not dream piano or anything like that. It's got a nice vibe to it. Other sounds. This is from the second Omnisphere. This is the Sweet Cherry Pie. And I layered it with the Harmonium. But I played them as two separate parts. I didn't copy the part. I wanted them to each have their own. I'm trying to be more human, less quantized, right? You know? And then part 3, Fred Nungat created a whole bunch of patches in this library. And his theme for all of his patches is soundtracks and specifically Alien. So this is a sound effect that was kind of inspired by. And then there's this slow LFO on the filter. And I played some upper notes. Right? And because he's using granular, my computer freaks out. Turn off granular, it's better. So when you combine just a texture like that with a piano, and then I added some brass from another Omnisphere. Oh wait, this is the pad sound. This is Stinger. So here's from the third Omnisphere. Because once we started playing that texture with the granular, that was all that Omnisphere could handle. This is Black Blade. And then Fanfare. So when you play those two together, this is kind of this digital edge. Add the piano. And then you add the texture. And just these 4 patches is all that's happening in the middle part. But it fills it out nicely, you know? Right? Oh, we messed this up. So let's go back to part 1. Omnisphere 1, wherever you are. Oh, let's close this. It says I'm open already, I think. So your Omnisphere 1, thank you. Paste. And this should get it back to playing correctly. It was sounding a little kind of messed up there. I need to check chat. You guys hear everything, right? I just want to make sure we're still together. Okay. It's supposed to be pronounced as Arnold Wood Detonator, not Terminator. Ah. Yeah. Yes, there are so many. My computer probably would not play them correctly, but the multi-mode, when you go to ESC, they have 50 multis, and it truly is just touching the surface with what you can do with all of these. The rhythmic stuff alone, there's 2 grooves here, but you could do so many more. Maybe we'll make one real quick. But these, am I on MIDI channel 1 so I can play this? Yeah. Give it a minute to load. Goes, oh, you want to load all this? Right? So let's initialize this. And let's just do one from scratch really quick. And then we will wrap up 10 years. I mean, the 10-year anniversary isn't until Tuesday. Be on the lookout. I will be celebrating with a little sale. Well, it's funny. It's the same day I'm on my way on an airplane to Germany, but we will have some sort of special celebratory thing happening because it is 10 years. I like to celebrate like that. So go to part 1. Let's just play with, there's this, in fact, I used this in the video that I did. Where is it at? It's BPM synth, I believe. Or is it sequence? Yeah, I remember you. When you start layering, the first trick is to go to hit the multi button, hit stack, and turn on stack mode. Because now it turns on so you can have 4 layers going. And let's go over here to BPM drums, like Kraftwerks. Now, the drums are in a couple different places. There's the BPM drum, but there's also groove. Now, this is one where there's noises. You could turn off the synth part, so it's just a groove part. Let's go to drums, add to groove, turn on Funky City. Now this is one where you might want to go in and find what's going on with the volume and crank it up a little bit. Maybe solo it to see. There's all that low end that's killing the mix. So let's go over here. There. Now I'm going to show you how to make a kick drum. It's really fun. So let's go over to part 4, go to the ARPs, turn on the ARP. So part 4 is blank. If I set it to synth, but I'm going to set it to be, a synth is fine. Let's say sine wave. Find about where you want. In fact, you could turn off tracking if you want. And then we want to have. What I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to turn these guys down a little bit so that I can get a kick drum that. There. So the main qualities here is you want to have it be a short decay. Oh, turn off ARP. Let's just get the kick drum sound first and then we'll ARP it. And I'm going to go to envelope 4 because I'm going to use this for pitch. We'll do it the simple way so you can follow and it makes sense. So you first right click on course, modulate with envelope 4. Because envelope 4 has a couple cool things. For one thing, you can make it a polyphonic, so it triggers every time. And we can turn off loop and sync. And then go over here and go to the presets. If you load the Plugin Guru presets, the basic shapes. Okay. And then you can control how strong it is. So go to the ARP now and turn it on and go over here and let's add up the Plugin Guru ARPs, the starters, kick 4x4. Oh. Now it's a matter of getting the mix. Go to the effects, maybe go to the racks and go to some of the mix ones. These presets are really nice. Club Slammer. Here's without it, here's with it. Then I need speakers. That's not bad. If you wanted to add more personality to it, you could go to the wave shaper. It adds that crunch, but if you modulate it with just the mod envelope. Let's see, solo. We can go over here to the shape and the release. And we got to make sure that this sometimes if you get the decay too short, you don't let the envelope complete. So go there and to the pitch chorus. But you hear that extra that's because of the wave shaper doing. So you can use that and you could even modulate this with that same mod 4. Maybe invert it. Just to give a little bit more dirt. Turn off the wave shaper. That's nice with it on. Typically you want your sound to be a little bit more on the pure side. And then just a matter of playing with the envelope shape. Right? Okay, it shows the art. But I don't see. Oh, I see what's wrong. The loop length is short. So come over here. Oh, there's been a. Wait, no, it's supposed to be playing the whole thing, right? Okay, I think we're back. Do we have audio showing? Well, I think we will say adieu. Thank you for joining me and for celebrating 10 years of fun experiments and zaniness and all sorts of things that we've done on this channel. It's a blessing to get to do this for a living and to have all of you guys be along on this trip. So thank you. Oh, good. Okay, I thought the audio died again. I was like, oh no, not again. That would be a bummer. Any questions? Yeah. Here's to another 10 years. Yes. Thank you, Tim. We're still here. You guys are very patient, I'll tell you. You've all been through crashes before, so nothing new, right? Gosh, then there's just all the libraries. I mean, my goodness. I look back at the 10 years of libraries and, Dreams is still one of my favorites. All these. It was so fun to make a library of really cool things that had reverb that don't get muddy. To do things with really cool pianos. That came out great. Mega Magic Dreams came out great. The violin, viola, all of these libraries came out so great. My gosh, I love these harmonic motions. These were so beautiful. The Mega Magic guitars with Eric Hailstone came out great. Still love to play a lot of these. I mean, such a cool sound. But thank you to all of you. I mean, I would not be here if I didn't have customers that are happy. I think in 10 years, I think I've done 2 refunds. I offer 100% on everything that I sell. You're happy or your money back, and in 10 years, only 2 people. Yes, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, I'm not very good at this whole promotion thing, but please hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell to the right, you can be subscribed so that when new videos come out, you get a notice. Yes, I'm just gonna have to rest to get the sore throat fixed, but and what's fun with this, like you could take something like this, turn on part 7, go to any of the other Plugin Guru libraries, let's say Mega Magic Violin. Do I have, yeah, here we go. Call up one of these beautiful pads, There's still hope. Woo. You can just go anywhere you want. Go to the Mega Magic Pads, which has all these cool pad synth sounds. So the libraries are meant to be worked together. Go to Del Norte, you have all these really cool virus sounds. Go to the pads. And in a case like this, you hear it's too low. So this setting right here called octave. something else. All of the sounds are here, like C4. Maybe take it up an octave, see that. Yeah, and something that's brighter, you don't need as much of it in the mix, so. So you can do this with any of the guitar sounds or the cellos. If you were to go over to, say, Mega Magic Cello, and you're using one of these multis that calls up something like the motion slow, so it's nice and pretty, long release, so that it's... Now this is one where there's a sample for the very top notes. But let's say we don't want to do it that way. We could stretch this so it's across the whole keyboard. And the one that's supposed to stop, let's have it go so it plays the top notes of the cello. And now I have made, out of nowhere, a space for part 8 to be any patch from any of these libraries. So I could go to Omnipulse, and I could say I want to have some sort of a cool BPM synth thing, let's say. So we go to the synth things, and like, let's look at the names here. Or pads, where's the pad? So you can expand the libraries. They all work very nicely together, okay? I have so many libraries, and Atmosphere is laggy and glitchy. Can it speed up by only removing samples from the Steam folder? Or do I have to remove whole libraries? When you say laggy and glitchy, what do you mean by that? Because it's only, the processors are only laggy, glitchy based on patches. If it's laggy, glitchy when you're playing it, that would be where I would look to see what patch you've called up has granular turned on, or effects with the CPU load on the reverb too high, or the polyphony in parts too high. Now, if you're talking about the interface, like there's a whole bunch of libraries. This isn't even all the libraries. And some of you guys are collectors that have many, many libraries. And there really isn't a way to turn on and off the libraries. What I have done, I can share with you, is if we go over here to the Steam folder, okay. If we're here, you can go to Omnisphere, and as you can see, I have a Guru Out folder where I have my starting patches for making new libraries, because I start from an initialized blank library. But I have the multi folder, which has all the multi folders that are not, if you have folders here in the Omnisphere folder, as long as it's not in the settings library folder, Omnisphere doesn't scan there for the patches. So anytime if I needed to work on a library or something, I will take and say goodbye to a lot of these libraries, put these up to the patch out folder, and I'll say multis to take everything out that I don't need for a certain project except for the ESC, and put these into the multis folder. And now when I refresh this in Omnisphere for the patches, watch how fast it is. It's like super fast as far as checking for that one library, and it's done. Now, it's not going to show an updated list until I quit and restart Omnisphere. And if I try to load any of these patches that are in the directory, it shouldn't load them. It goes, yeah, they're dead. So you just click there, they're gone. But if I go to the one library that's there, the ESC library, it works. It sets everything up, as you can see, right? So doing that will speed up just the process of, if you have it where you're just doing directories and stuff like that. But as far as glitchy in the actual using of Omnisphere, that's because somebody in your list is probably using, you know, the granular synthesizer engine is great, but it does take a lot of CPU cycles. I call up anything with it, I can tell immediately because I start hearing audio issues. And with the effects, inner space and the reverb are the two places to look. But, you know, yeah. Yeah, right? Are you going to do any Eurorack videos anytime soon? Doubtful. I might do more like an overview how things work a little bit, but that's not my area of specialty. I love working with my modular, but I'm not one of these people that, you know, spends time setting up a huge patch sequence. I use it for making cool sounds and recording them for new libraries, things like that. Yeah, so I'm going to call it quits. We were almost at 2 hours. Wow. Yes, there are many, many, many libraries. There's no doubt about that. That's, you know, how many libraries is too many libraries, right? But there's something coming. I got something in the works that is kind of a cool thing. I can't, like I said, can't tell you about it yet. But I've thought about this some, so stay tuned. I have possible solutions, and maybe it's even more of a problem. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm hoping to have something ready to show at Superbooth in May. So in May, hopefully I can talk about what I'm talking about, but not talking about. Okay, I'm going to sign off myself. My voice is going to go. Thank you. Hands together, head bowed. It means a lot to me that you guys stick around and hang out and have such a great community. The fact that the ESC can get together and have 15 programmers that get together and contribute. It's just, you know, this is how the world should be. We should have this unified, this is how everything should be, right? But congratulations to Bernie. Congratulations to everybody else that worked on this. And to all of you that buy it, you're getting a treat because it's a cool library. Oh, DP10. Thank you. Yeah, I will definitely be enjoying. I've got all sorts of video recording equipment so I can capture where I am and share that with you. So we'll be having some fun when we get back. All right. Bless you all. Hands together, head bowed. We'll see you in Germany. See how that turns out. All right. So be well. See you later.